Hi guys, get ready for today's workout. It is going to be a cardio and strength workout. But we're gonna do the cardio first. So we're gonna do the cardio for the first 20-25 minutes. And then after that, we're gonna grab our weights and do some strength moves, probably mostly compound, so it'll keep the heart rate elevated. And then end with some core, but you want that core engaged the whole time, right? Really have that mindset. The moves for the cardio will be high and low impact, but you will always have the option to do them low impact. Remember, whenever we're jumping, we jump to protect our joints. So we're not pounding, and I believe everybody can jump safely. If it's not for you, don't do it, but we are jumping mindfully so that we do protect our joints and that we really use the muscle, if that makes sense. So we'll go through that. Let's start with a short warm up. Roll those shoulders back. Want to get that heart rate up, want to stay nice and light on our feet here. Kind of take inventory of your body here, see how everything's feeling. We are going to be doing core through the cardio as well. Let's tap and reach it up right here. Both arms. Let's march it out nice and wide right here. Squat down. Let's march it out, left foot. Squat it down. March it out right. Squat down. March it out left, right here. Squat down. Hold these squats. Hold them now. Abs in nice and tight. Sit back into those heels, keep the chest lifted. We're gonna add a little twist here as we reach down towards that left foot with our right hand and reach it up. So if it's too much to reach down for that toe, maybe just reach your shin. 2 more. March it out. Good. Give me a step touch right here. Bending those knees, again, staying light on your feet. And let's take it up and back. Take it back. Give me a hamstring curl. Take it back. Remember to use the space you have. Always adds a little fun to add direction. Add that little variety. 4, 3, 2, let's bring those knees up, knee lift. Bring them in a little bit. Really think about crunching through that core. Give me a little jump rope right here. Nice and light on your feet. Jack it out. Jump rope. Jack it out. Jump rope right here. Jack it out. Last time, give me that jump rope. Nice and light on your feet, warming up those calves. Jack it out. All right, march out wide. You should be ready to go here. So grab some water, maybe take a sip or two in between, but always keep that body moving. Are we ready to go? All right, nice and light on your feet. First move, you're gonna give me a skater, side to side, right here. Now, you don't have to go to the beat here. You can move this up and back. These moves are gonna build. So you're gonna get to know the moves and then we're gonna make them a little harder. Now this would be low impact. Yeah, I'm jumping a little bit, but it's a nice soft landing. Now you can go a little deeper here. Maybe take a little bit wider of a step. 4 more. Give me that jump rope. All these moves are going to be about 30 to 40 seconds each. We're going to just keep adding and adding. Again, let's take it side to side. Nice and light. Barely lifting those feet up. Good. 8 more, it's 8. 4 more. Give me knees up, right and left. So we're stepping and then we're lifting. Hold down. Really crunch. 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 So you're doing a little jump as you switch. Good. Really crunch that core. Pull, 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 pull. Now give me 2 and 2. 2. Now if you don't want to jump, you're going to keep that leg grounded. This is fine. Good. Give me a knee and a kick. So it's knee, kick, knee, kick. Doesn't matter how high you kick, just lift that knee up first. Woo! Again, crunch that core. Now you're feeling that heart rate. 4 more, it's 4. 3, 2 more. Give me a football run. This is, again, low impact. Great way to get the heart rate up. Push. Fast feet. So you're moving as fast as you can. If you want to add a little arm, add some arms. Or you can punch out in front. Nice and light on your feet. Push. Keep that core nice and tight. Four more. Give me that jump rope. Now you can pick up the pace here. Let's twist it side to side. So pick up that pace. Stay in your muscle here. Slight bend in the knee. Come on. Push. Push. Come on. These are simple moves. You can modify them. Hopefully that heart rate's going up. Come on. 4 more. We're going back to that skater, so you're gonna go deeper. So you're gonna try to hit that floor or closer to it than the first time we did this. So this is gonna shoot the heart rate up a little more because you're going deeper in those legs. Come on, push. I definitely feel this going a little deeper. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. Jack it out. Now, if you don't like jacks, you're gonna tap out. You can still add the arms. Give me a speed bag arm. You can do this with taps. Getting that heart rate up. You should be feeling your core here. Hard work to get those arms up. Woo. Push. Again. 4 more. Give me that football run. Keep that heart rate up. You can add those punches. Now we're gonna add on to this. We're gonna go down to a half burpee. So we're gonna punch 4, 3, 2, 1, down, half burpee. 4, 3, 2, 1, down, half burpee. 4, 3, 2, 1, down, half burpee. Come on. You can walk it back if you don't like jumping with both feet. Come on, non-stop. Build that cardio endurance. One more. Football run. Good. All right. Breathe. Remember those knees up. We're gonna go right into that knee kick. We're gonna add a shuffle. So it's gonna be knee kick, shuffle, knee kick, shuffle. Here we go. Knee, kick, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Now, I'm gonna go a little faster, and I'm not gonna go to the beat of the music. I'm gonna go a little faster. Knee, kick, shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. So you can do 2 knees here. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Come on. Work for it. Come on. Come on. 2 more. Last one back. Football run. Good job. Woo. All right. I'm gonna go right into a high knee run. If you don't like the high knee run, go to those knee ups we did. No problem. The knee run, the high knee run is more plyometric because you're jumping. But if you don't like it, just do the knee pull downs as fast as you can. Here we go. So some of these cardio moves are gonna be more intense than others. This one, you have to really hold that core in. Now I like to focus on my speed, so I'm just pumping my arms, but you can add arms overhead, you can add a push out, you can add punches. I'm just gonna pump, concentrate on getting my leg up, my knee up, engage that core. 4, 3, hang with me, 2, and 1, football run. Woo. Take it to an out in football run. Remember, as we make these harder, you can always take it back to make it easier. You can just do a regular football run, you can march in place. Just keep moving. It's a lot to do back-to-back cardio like this. We're not stopping and grabbing weights, so we're really working on that endurance. All right, next one, air squats. Hold it out wide. Now those little football runs we do in between, those are cardio. So these are air squats, not jumping yet. Remember these, this is gonna be your option for when we do this with the jump. I like to pump my arms. You can also keep your arms out, but I want you to go down and up here. Come on. Heart rate should be up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down to a plank. Woo. Plank jacks right here. Now, you want to be strong through your glutes here. You can also tap. You're getting that strength in the upper body. Reach to the crown of the head. Woo. Breathe. Come on. Take a break if you need to, or just hold your plank. You're still working. Nice strong plank. Feel that core. Feel those arms. Couple more. Bring it up. Ooh. Football run right away. Roll those shoulders. This is going to give you a dynamic stretch through the chest and the shoulders. And you're keeping that heart rate up. Good. Woo. All right. Before we go into squat jumps, we're going to do a side to side squat, jumping to switch. So you go side to side. Slight toe turn out to get those inner thighs. We do this one a lot. If you want to make it harder, go to windmill arms. Come on. You can stay right here. You can work more speed, but I want you to go low. Feeling those quads, abs are tight. All cardio. Come on. Feel those legs. Breathe. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Football run. Woo. You can do a jump rope here. Breathe. I know those legs are feeling it. Woo. We're gonna go shuffle, shuffle, drop, just like we did before, without the knee kick. So feet apart. Here we go. Don't worry about which leg starts. Just go with whatever your body's naturally doing. Now I want you to go deeper for that squat. I want you to use your legs to get to the ground. Woo. Woo. You're really toning up the legs with all these cardio moves because they mostly have squats or lunges. Couple more. Last one. Football run. I'm gonna grab a quick sip. My throat's getting dry. I'm gonna check my time. We have 7 more minutes of cardio. We're gonna do it. Woo. Football run. Breathe. Remember, you don't always have to be jumping to do cardio, right? Woo. Out and in. Keep that heart rate up. 4, 3, 2. You're gonna give me scissors right here. See? Moving into a little bit more lunge pattern. We did a lot of squats. We're gonna still do some. We have those squat jumps coming up, but we're working more quad, hamstring, glute. I want you to have the arms, pick up your pace. I also want you to move it back and forth. Adds a little bit of a challenge. You're picking your feet up. You don't have to add the arms if you're too winded. Stay tall. Use your abs to move your legs. Come on. Nice and light on your feet. I'm gonna move back a little bit so you can see my feet. These are scissors. Really moving here. Breathe. We're gonna build on this next time we do it. Football run. All right. We're ready for those squat jumps. We're gonna add a little twist. So you're gonna go down, reach, jump up. You're gonna reach just like we did in the warm-up. Now I want you to go full range of motion here. Again, toe ball heel as you're landing so that you're really jumping softly. If you don't like these, just do it with a squat and a lift. Believe me, that down up range of motion is going to get your heart rate up. But notice I'm jumping from the ground up. My jump starts from the heels to the balls of my feet. Again, air squats work here. Using your body weight. Powerful. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Football run or jump rope, whatever you want here. All right. All right, we're gonna do a little inner thigh with a curtsy. The inner thigh is gonna be a plyo if you want it. You don't have to. You're gonna take your feet apart. Let's just start right here. Get used to this movement. Make sure your foot placement is right where you need it. Slight toe turn out. Chest is up. Pull. Now if you want, have a jump. Think about bringing that elbow down, engaging the back. Again, it's not a big jump here, but I'm not doing this. See how my knees are fairly straight? You're down to come up. Now hold it here and pulse. We're gonna do 3 pulses and a curtsy. So it's 3, 2, 1, curtsy. You know where I'm going with this. Now you can stay here. I'm gonna add a jump on the next one with the plie if you want. My chest is up. Good. Keep your chest up. If this bothers your knees, just stay with the pulse. Woo! Now if you want, reach down on the curtsy. It's your option. Now you're not bending over. You're using your legs to get down there. Yeah? Last one each side. Last one. Give me a football run. Woo. Breathe. All right. All right. We added on to a lot of those base moves we did, the squat, the plie. We're gonna add on to the scissor now. So we're gonna do scissor, scissor, lunge. It's gonna be narrow and you're gonna get low with a focus on the glutes. So let's start with those scissors. At your own pace. Scissor, scissor, drop. Scissor, scissor, drop. So there's always alternating feet forward. Your back heel is up. You're making sure your front knee is over the heel. These are one of my favorites. Keep your chest up. Really using a lot of core here. Move back so you can see my feet. Come on. Come on. Dig deep. Dig deep. These intervals are not easy, and they're back to back. You have no break. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Football run. Woo. Breathe. Looking good. All right. We have a wide mountain climber. All right. We should do regular. We're doing wide today. Come on down to your plank. Then bring your right foot to your right hand. You're going to switch. If you need to take a break in between, do it. Otherwise, I want you back, 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 back. Here we go. A lot of core here. Hands under your shoulders. Knee over heel. Knee over heel. 8 more. Bring it in. Not easy. Football run. Shoulder roll. When you come up from the ground, and take that dynamic stretch. Breathe. Woo. Give me an out and football run. Remember those skaters? We're gonna do one skater, 1 foot burpee. One skater, 1 foot burpee. If you don't like the 1 foot, do 2. I'm gonna grab a quick sip, getting dry. So as promised, I said we were gonna build on a lot of those moves. If you wanna just stay with the skater or stay with the deeper skater, remember we did these after the first one. Now it's round 3. Here it is. You go down, and then you come up to that 1 foot squat. Come back. You're gonna pull that opposite knee into your chest. Pull that opposite knee in. Come on. Dig. Dig deep. I like coming up to that 1 foot squat. Make sure that knee is soft before you jump to the other side. So they're not very quick. I want you to find that depth. I want you to find that balance. Really get that knee into the chest. Woo. We have one more inside. Come on, last one. Oh. Football run. Give me that football run. Woo. Out in football run. I know those legs are tight. Another variation of a squat. So 2 more cardios. Breathe. All right. We're going to do a squat to a twist. So you can come down. You're in that low squat, twist. Now you can take it quicker, but I want you to go low. 30 seconds, come on. Get low. I like to add that little punch. Make sure I'm twisting. So imagine facing the sides of the room. Five seconds. Last one. Woo. Football run. Last one. Burpee. No push-up. Woo. Not much rest in between. Ready? We're gonna go down. Make sure you use your legs. Down. You can do any variation you want. If you want to go all the way down, do that. You have 30 extra seconds here to do what you want. Come on. You can do this one with a push-up. Go for it. Mix it up. You can do 2 in and outs, maybe 2 jumps. Do what works. Make your own. One more. Woo. Step touch. Hamstring curl. Bring it up. Bring it back. Come on. Come on. Knee lift. Just keep those arms at shoulder height or below. Heel dig in front. Keep the arms low. You're right here. Dynamic stretch for those hands. March it out wide. 4, 3, 2, arms down, upright row, tap. Priming the upper body, push up overhead. We're gonna be doing all these with weights. Chest press. Triceps, kick back. Give me a step touch with a bicep curl. Eight more. You can move this up and back. Heart rate should be coming down, yeah? Hold it out wide. Keep your head above your heart. Bring that shoulder down. Don't go too low here. That heart rate's still up. Shoulder roll. Big arm. Slow. No arms. Hold the feet. Inhale. Exhale, hands above the knees. Round and release the back. Come up, shoulder roll. Do that again. Bring it down. Round and release the back. Bring it up, shoulder roll. 2 more. You can bring your feet in a little bit. 1 more. Hands above the knees, flat back. Round and release. Bring it up, shoulder roll. Good job. Grab some water. Move around a little bit. I'm going to check my time. Perfect. We've got about a 20-minute strength with abs. How we doing? Stay standing. Make sure you have your weights. Hope you like that. I like to do back-to-back cardio every once in a while. Even though we do a lot of cardio with our compound moves, you're still stopping in between and it kind of breaks that flow. So I really like to do a loaded cardio first to kind of test out your endurance. Maybe it's been a while since you did more than 30-second bounce or 40-second bounce of cardio. So it's important to mix it up a little bit. That's the point. So if you're a runner, go out and do a run and then maybe do your strength the next day or abs the same day, maybe strength the next day. So it's good to get your everything in one workout, your strength and your cardio, but it's also nice to do strength on some days and maybe abs and, you know, cardio on another day. Any way you want. All right. I'm going to slow this music down a little bit. Now, a lot of these moves are going to be compound, but some of them are just going to be holding the legs still, even though those legs are still working, and focusing on the upper body. So let's grab our weights, maybe a towel. Make sure you have your mat. Let's just start off with one weight, okay? So we're going to do a squat to a press with a side leg lift. So it's a compound move, but you only have one weight, so hopefully it won't shoot the heart rate up too much. I'm going to move back just a bit. All right. Feet apart, like a squat. Rack that weight. So we're going to go down, up. Now, this is going to be about 40 seconds of work, so I want you to take these at your own pace. If you don't feel like going overhead with the weight, maybe you just want to focus on the legs. Stay right here. It's not a high leg lift. You want to keep your shoulders over your hips and you want to keep your head neutral. So you don't want to look up like that, hurt your neck. So you can look at the camera, but then come back to that eye looking out in front of you. So we're getting those shoulders primed. Keeping those legs working. Now we did a lot of legs already with all the cardio. One more. Good job. Grab your other weight. You're gonna find that heart rate's elevated, which is what we want. All right. This one, just the legs, it's a deadlift. Down and up. 40 seconds. This is a 2-2, giving you enough time to get those hands just below the knees. We are going to be adding some upper body to this, so I really just want to get the base moves in. That way, if the upper body is too much, you can at least just keep the base. Push into those heels. Keep your abs in tight. This is great for your low back and your abs and your hamstrings. Just relax your hands, one more. Good job. All right, we're gonna take one weight down. All right, we're gonna do a side lunge to a knee up. So we're gonna start with those feet together. The weight's in this hand. We're gonna go side lunge, knee up, overhead press. 40 seconds. Again, I like to do moves where we balance. So just like we did that skater, whoop, with that 1 foot burpee, when you came out of it, you were on one leg. So it kind of helps work the core a little more. This is also working your shoulder. You're strengthening your ankles, finding that point where you can balance. And keep your hand here. You can have that weight facing, your palms facing in or out, doesn't really matter. One more. Notice how hard your core has to work when that knee comes in. Whew. Little breather, we're gonna go to the other side right away. Notice if one side feels harder. Feet together. You can have this arm to the side, whatever you want. Here we go. And if it's too much to bring that knee up, I'm gonna show you an option. You can just come right here and just tap in gently, or maybe just barely lift it. Sitting those hips back. I tend to have my palm in on the overhead press. It's up to you. You want to make sure the supporting knee is slightly bent to protect your joints. So this arm can be out wherever you feel more comfortable or more challenged. 2 more. Find ways you can go deeper. 1 more. Woo, bring it in. Woo. Good job. All right, from here, we're gonna go up, in. These are gonna be slow. I may grab my lighter weights for these. I'm just gonna keep my lighter weights in case I need them. You wanna make sure you're not leaning back for these. That's a common thing that happens when your body starts to feel overloaded. Wrap the weights. Here we go. Up, in. Make sure you're not going behind you. And you're really lifting the chest, lifting through the chest to get those elbows together, or as close together as you can. We already did some chest with a lot of those burpees and the mountain climbers. You can also go one arm up. That's a good option, totally fine. Let's do 1 more. Bring it in, good job, put them down. Woo. Next one is gonna be tricep, also gonna be legs, and it's also gonna be shoulders. You're doing a lot of compound movements to get a lot in that 20 minutes. So this one, you're gonna have your feet apart, you're gonna kick it back. We're gonna start right here, kick it back, overhead press. So we're really working shoulders into everything right now. So again, you wanna make sure that you're not just flailing. You wanna keep those elbows up so it's here, here, and here with a squat. 40 seconds. This one may shoot the heart rate up. So come on down, bend the knees. You don't have to go too deep here. And you kind of feel you'll get into a flow. Really keep your core in tight. It's almost like a little skier swing as those weights come in after that tricep kickback. Try not to lock out your knees or your hips when you bring the weights up overhead. You have 10 seconds. Now you can absolutely pick up the pace if you are in control. One more. Good job. Bring it in. Woo. So that was tricep and shoulder. Now we're going to do bicep and shoulder. For this one, we're going to, instead of doing a squat, we're going to do a lunge. We haven't done many lunges after the cardio, so we're going to get those in. So it's going to be a reverse lunge to a squat, a bicep overhead press. We're going to alternate the feet. Feet together, slight bend in the knee, and go back with the right leg. So we're getting that bicep curl, 40 seconds. Now you're gonna find where you can go deeper. The front knee stays over the heel. Again, the heart rate's gonna stay up with these compound moves. Back knee, bent, front knee bend. Back heel up, front heel down. Knee over heel. One more each side. Last one. Bring it in, good job. Couple of shoulder rolls. Good work. I'm gonna check my time. I want to stay right on it. All right, we're going to go down to the mat. We're going to work chest. We're going to work biceps again and triceps. All right. You're going to come down to your mat. Make sure you have both sets of weights. If you have some lighter weights that you need, I may grab them for my triceps, which I think I'm going to grab 8s. We're going to go back to tricep, to a narrow bench press. So it's going to be narrow bench press, tricep skull crasher. So we're going to come on down. You should be feeling the chest and shoulders pretty good. All right here. So we're going to go narrow bench press. The elbows kiss the rib cage and the skull crasher. You have 40 seconds. Now if you wanted to do just the skull crasher, or just the narrow bench press, feel free. I want to focus on those triceps and also the chest. You can have your legs up for these. It's up to you. Keep your elbows high. I'm just looking at my clock. If you see me looking over my head, I want to stay right on it. Really get that full range of motion. You have 10 seconds. Make sure you're breathing. One more. Bring your weights together. Lift your head and roll it up. Whew. Good job. All right. We're going to work the core here. We're also going to work the biceps. We're going to be in a W. And we're just going to come up. I know you're on the ground. Ideally, we have a step here. You don't need one. Just try to get as much range of motion as you can. We're going to bring it in from that W, overhead press in a boat pose or modified boat. So you can have your heels down here, but you're going to be working that core. If you like to lift your heels up, you can do that too. I'm going to go right here so I can see my clock a little easier. So I'm going to start with my feet down, and then I'm going to go to feet up. So we're going to curl It's like a W curl. So you're a little bit further out to the side. Don't worry about the range of motion. It's going to be a short range because you're going to be restricted by the floor. But your palms are up for that W. I'm going to move to the front so you can see from the front. You're leaning back. Biceps, core. I'm going to turn to the side again. You're leaning back to get that core and your biceps. Use that core to help with the overhead press. Last one. Bring it down with control. Good job. Ooh, now if that back needs a little stretch from there, bend your knees, grab for your toes and pull back a little bit. Nice stretch for that lower back. Sometimes you need it after you do that whatever you're doing in that boat pose, whether it's a Russian twist or anything like that. Take that stretch. All right. We're going to work chest a little bit. So I'm going to grab my heavier weights. We're also going to work that core. So it's going to be a bench press with a bicycle. One of my faves. You don't have to do the bicycle. You can do an extension. You can just have your legs up. It's up to you. But it's going to be a wide bench press, more traditional bench press. So you're going to have 40 seconds for this one. I'm going to start with the weights up. I like to have my legs in tabletop. And I'm going to bicycle every time the weights move, the legs move. So you have 45 seconds. Now, if you don't like this move, just keep your legs up or have your feet down. More important here, we want to work the chest. The lower the legs are, the harder it's going to be on the core. It's going to be harder to have a flat back. I'm just looking up at my time. And you can do these a little quicker, but it's a lot to coordinate. I don't want you to go too quick here. Really get that nice full extension through the leg. You can also do this with a chest fly. But we worked a lot of shoulder today, so I'm going to finish this with the bench press. Almost there. 2 more. Last one. And bring those weights together. Lift your head, roll it up. Woo! We're going to finish in a plank. Remember, we did a lot of core with all that cardio and with all the standing compound work. So we're just finishing off here, and then we'll stretch. So we're going to move into a plank. I'm just going to fold up my mat. All right. So you're going to be in a plank with your hands right under your shoulders. Right here, you're going to do one knee and then one tap out to each side. So it's a knee to elbow and then a tap. And you have 40 seconds. Knee to elbow, and it's to the outside of your elbow. So I want you to crunch through that oblique. Keep reaching through the crown of the head. Keep your hands underneath your shoulders. And keep breathing. So just tapping out to that side. This is going to shoot that heart rate up. This is your last exercise. So really power through it. Work through the back of the leg here. You're also working the hamstring and the glute. And we have one more each side. I'm getting breathless. One more. And sit back into child's pose. Woo, good job. Just really stretch those arms out, palms down. Bring it forward. Press your hips down, separate the knees. Give yourself some extension here. Maybe rock side to side. Shoulders down, lift the heart. Put gratitude in your heart for the ability to do this workout and all that you accomplished in the last 45 to 50 minutes. Come on to all fours. Little bird dog here. You have your knees under your hips, your hands under your shoulders for a little spinal balance. Slow down that breathing. And we're gonna reach our right arm out and our left leg behind us, and then switch. So I want you to take these at your own pace, just for a few seconds here. Finding that spinal balance here. So again, you're gonna engage the hamstring and the glute as you alternate through the legs. Returning that knee right under the hip. Returning your hand right under your shoulder. Let's do one more. And we're gonna go right into cat and cow. So if you like these moves, you can integrate them into your daily routine. These are great for spinal health, for lower back health. That little stretch we did where we lifted the heart is great for extension. You can do that with your knees up or down. Just have to make sure your core is engaged. And come right to neutral here. Good job. All right, we're gonna come up. Stay right where you are. We're gonna just come up to the knees and stretch that hip flexor. Good job. Gradually work our way up to standing. Now you can just feel that hip stretch right here. If you wanna maybe take it further, go down and open up the chest, get a little rotation, but keep the focus forward because you wanna stretch out that hip flexor. Pull back to your hamstring stretch. This is gonna feel great after all the cardio we did. We did that dynamic stretch with the heels forward. So if you're warming up, any type of warm up you do, you can do that dynamic stretch. It really gets the hamstrings engaged without holding it, like we do more towards the end of a workout. Other side, bring that leg forward, stretch that hip. Pull it back. Feel that stretch. If you want to pull that toe in, if it's not happening, you can always take a towel and help yourself go down that way. Bring it forward. So we're going to pivot around and we're going to fold over both legs. And just let yourself go. Maybe shake your head yes and no. If this is too much, you can hold on to your legs or maybe a step in front of you. And then bend the knees, bring your hands above the knees and slowly roll it up. Engage the legs, give me a big shoulder roll. Big deep breath. Exhale, bring your right arm in front, stretch that shoulder. I like to tilt my head to the side here and keep the shoulder down. You can bring the feet in a little bit. Stretch that tricep, bring that elbow in and down. And what you're trying to do with this hand is press that elbow in so you really feel that stretch. You may feel it just right here, and that's fine too. Or you can bring those hands behind you. That's fine too, depending on your flexibility. Other side, with that shoulder. You can take more time for your stretching here. I like to get at least a few seconds on each side. And make sure you work into it. Go deeper when you can. Breathe into that stretch. Take that arm up, elbow in. Try not to drop the head here. You want to feel very strong, even in your stretches. Have that strong core, that slight knee bend, that pelvic tilt. You don't want to just stand like this. Really be strong. Lace the fingertips behind you, my favorite stretch. Press the back of the hand down. You can also take a nice little calf stretch here. Press that heel past the floor. Switch sides. Little goes a long way. But if you're like at your kitchen counter You can do this stretch very easily. If you have a few seconds, you're waiting for something in the microwave, or you're waiting for your coffee to brew. Take those opportunities to work on that mobility, on that balance, you know, standing on one leg and then switching. Work in those little things that you can do during the day that will definitely add up and make your workouts better. Inhale up. Exhale. One more deep breath up. Bring your hands to your heart. Put gratitude and love into your heart and take that with you all day to yourself, to your family, your friends, and the greater world. Namaste. Have a great day, everybody. Make sure to hydrate. I'll see you next time.